So this is BoAt Airdopes 141, which is the most sold TWS from BoAt under 1000 rupees. BoAt has sold over 10 lakh units just from Amazon, and this product has more than 1 lakh reviews. Recently, BoAt refreshed the Airdopes lineup with 141 Generation 2, and this is quite good. So I have been using these for over 2 years now, and this one for about a month. So in this detailed comparison, you will get to know which one should you buy. With that said, welcome to Padh Ke Dekho. I am Angad, and let's get started. One thing where BoAt has done a great job is in terms of build quality. I can hardly recall any BoAt Airdopes with bad build quality. As you can see, I'm pressing both of these and there hardly any I can hear any squeaking or any panel pressing as such with these earbuds. But there is one major difference between the two, and I'll just bring it up to you. If I take the 141 buds as well as the second generation buds, the 141 buds have some amount of flimsiness here, whereas the 141 generation 2, there is none. I mean, it is not at all flimsy. It is quite durable and strong build quality. In terms of build quality, I will say 141 generation 2 feels better. So let's test the magnetic pull. So as you just saw, the magnetic pull on both the earbuds is very good. Let's hear the hinge sound. So first, let's hear the hinge sound with the 141. Now the 141 generation 2. The cap is very good. One hand operations on both the earbuds is quite possible. So if I have to pick one in terms of better build quality, I'll say the BoAt Airdopes 141 generation 2 takes the lead. The regular 141 is all matte, as you can see here. Case as well as the buds, you will not find any glossy panels as such, whereas the 141 generation 2 is all gloss. However, the buds, they have slightly different form factor. So 141 is taller, alright, thicker, whereas the 141 generation 2 is slightly wider, but it's quite compact and it's quite pocketable. So looks are totally subjective. You can go with whichever you like. So if you're going with the 141 or 141 generation 2, you can check out skins on Amazon or Flipkart so that you can add more protection to these. So both are very comfortable and both offer good grip as well. I have tested both of these for about 4 to 5 hours and you can comfortably wear these. So these earbuds are ideal for medium to large ears, and in the box you get 2 additional pairs of ear tips so you can find your comfortable spot. So let me just show you the earbuds. So as you can see here, the 141, so this section of 141 is quite slimmer if you compare it with the 141 generation 2. Because this one, the 141 generation 2 is featuring 10mm audio drivers, whereas here you get 8mm audio drivers. As a result, the 141, it feels compact and thinner here, whereas the 141 is thicker and it has a little more weight than the 141. As a result, 141 becomes quite comfortable for long hours of use, whereas the 141 generation 2 outshines in terms of grip, and 141 generation 2 offers amazing passive noise cancellation. Even though there is no active noise cancellation here, but the passive noise cancellation is very good. Without doing anything, these earbuds can remove about 20 to 30% or up to 40% of ambient noise without doing anything much. Whereas the 141, they feel quite airy because they do not offer that good amount of grip. So if you put them in, they will stay there. However, during a little intensive workout, they will definitely fall. It doesn't matter which ear tips you apply here. So if you ask me, with my experience, the 141 earbuds are more comfortable, whereas the 141 generation 2, it's designed for grip, cardio, jogging, whatever you want to do. So these earbuds, they do not fall. I have tested these and I regularly wear these and they just do not fall off. So if you're looking for comfort, then 141 can be for you, and if you are looking for grip, then the 141 Generation 2 takes the lead. So let's talk about the audio quality. So the BoAt Airdopes 141 comes with 8mm drivers. The BoAt Airdopes 141 Generation 2 packs in 10mm drivers. So this 2mm difference, is it a lot? Well, yes, it's a lot. Let's talk about that. But before that, let me just tell you one good thing about both of these. So both are good in terms of audio quality for the price of 1000 rupees. Let's start with the differences. Well, the biggest difference lies in the bass. The BoAt Airdopes 141 had decent bass. It misses on that depth in bass. Whereas the 141 Generation 2 packs in better bass and has depth to it. So the bass feels more powerful. So you can say these are more bass centric than the 141. At max volume, there was a little distortion that was felt on BoAt Airdopes 141. But that distortion is gone with the Generation 2. So for bass heads, 141 Generation 2 is better. So in terms of vocals, again, both are good, but the 141 feels better in terms of vocals. It has more crisp vocals. So for vocals, I will say the 141 is better and the Generation 2 is slightly behind. The biggest highlight here is the treble. So the 141 has a good sound profile with decent bass, good vocals and great trebles. Alright, whereas the 141 Generation 2 has higher bass, decent vocals and a little lowered treble. When your audio drivers are pumping more bass, then they have to compromise on something. Either they compromise on vocals or on trebles. With the 141 Generation 2, you lose a little bit of treble. It's not like that you will not hear treble anymore, but it's more like that the bass is highlight. So if you are looking for bass-centric earbuds, then the 141 Generation 2 is better. And even if you're looking for overall a better package, then I'll say go with 141 Generation 2. But if you focus more on vocals as well as a little bit on bass, then the 141 can be a good choice. BoAt Airdopes 141 has 600 mAh of capacity, while the earbuds have 30 mAh each. Whereas the 141 Generation 2 has 450 mAh of carry capacity, while the earbuds have 40 mAh each. So what difference does it bring? BoAt claims about 45 hours of battery backup with 141, while BoAt claims about 48 hours of battery backup with the Generation 2. If you get battery anxiety or you feel like that how much battery I'm rocking with, so both of these are very good in terms of battery backup. There is no denying. The 141 can be used for about 3 to 5 hours in a constant use, whereas these can go for about 7 to 8 hours. So that is the difference these bring. Even though my buds are 2 years old, I still get more than 3 to 4 hours of battery backup. So it's not bad. So basically you gain more battery backup while losing the size. So if you plan to use earbuds for longer hours continuously, then 141 Generation 2 takes the lead. I have personally tested these for about 15 to 20 days. These do not ask for charge. Similarly, these also do not ask that much in terms of charging. So as far as charging is concerned, this 141 has bigger battery. It takes longer to charge. It easily takes more than 2.5 hours to fully charge, while these get charged under 2 hours. So you get more battery backup with these. On a constant use, you get better battery backup here, whereas with 141 you get more charge cycles. So it works more like a power bank. It can charge your earbuds multiple times. So in terms of battery backup, both are good. If I have to pick one, I will go with the 141 Generation 2. So let's talk about the gaming performance. So BoAt Airdopes 141 has up to 80 ms of low latency, whereas the 141 Generation 2 has up to 65 ms of low latency. And both of these support beast mode for gaming. So which one is better? Well, the 141 Generation 2 is better, not simply because of lower latency. Since the audio drivers are more bass centric, you get more immersive gameplay with these. It does have an edge in terms of gaming, whereas the 141 was good back in 2022-23. It was good at that time, but now you feel that latency is on the higher side. And if you switch between these two, so you will notice a lot of things in this. So if you have the 141 and willing to upgrade, then Gen 2 can be a good choice. So for gaming, I will pick the 141 Generation 2 over the regular 141. So let's talk about the call quality or mic performance. So the 141 has dual microphone setup, whereas the 141 Generation 2 has quad mic. So the difference is very much. I mean, I will put the samples in this detailed review. So let's hear some mic samples. Let's begin with the BoAt Airdopes 141. So the next audio you will be hearing is via the BoAt Airdopes 141. In 3, 2, 1. So the audio you are listening to right now is being recorded via the BoAt Airdopes 141. So I'm in the studio right now and nothing much is happening, so you can have a good idea of my vocals. So I will be hearing this sample and I'll get back to you. So the audio you are listening to right now is being recorded via the BoAt Airdopes 141. So I'm in the studio right now and nothing much is happening, so you can have a good idea of my vocals. So I will be hearing this sample and I'll get back to you. So this audio sample is being recorded via the BoAt Airdopes 141 Generation 2. So I'm in the studio right now where the AC is running. Apart from that, everything is turned off. So this audio sample can let you know how the mic is picking my vocals. So I will listen to it and I'll get back to you. So this one for calling, it's okay, it's not bad. You can still manage if you are in a very silent atmosphere. But if you are outdoors or if you have noise or your ambient noise is on higher notes, then you can go with the 141 Generation 2. I have been using these for calls and the output is very good. So both of these have ENX technology for cutting down on the ambient noise. Both have good microphone performance, but if I have to pick one, it has to be the Generation 2. It removes about 30 to 50% of ambient noise. Whereas with the OG, the regular 141, the call quality is decent. It's not great. So decent call quality or good call quality, call is yours. So let's talk about the verdict. So which one should you buy? Well, in my opinion, if you already have the 141 and looking for an upgrade, then the 141 Generation 2 makes a good call. But if you are confused between the two, I will say go with the 141 Generation 2. So much has improved over the last 2-3 years and it's quite noticeable here. So if you're okay with this glossy design, then go with the 141 Generation 2. And if you don't like this glossy design or if you start to get scratches on this, wait for about a month or two, you will start seeing cases for these as well. And for 141, the cases are already there. So many cases on Amazon or Flipkart, you can just buy any and prevent from scratches. So everything from the build quality to looks to features to audio quality, gaming, microphone performance, battery backup, the 141 Generation 2 really feels like an upgrade. So if I have to recommend one, I'll say go with the 141 Generation 2. It's the latest one, it packs more features and it offers more value than the 141. 141 Generation 2 is the clear winner here. I hope you have found this comparison helpful and I was able to help you make the right call. If you have any questions, do let me know in the comments or reach me on Instagram. I will definitely revert back as soon as possible. So thanks for watching guys and do subscribe to Padke Dekho for more interesting reviews and comparisons.